Screen. Hello Year 5 and 6. Today's date is Tuesday the 14th of July. So what we're going to do the next few days is we're going to produce a piece of art that reflects your character and your passions. Okay, so that's part of the learning journey question. So how have recent events helped develop my character? We're going to concentrate on the character part, and we're going to concentrate on the passions. Now, lots of you have shared your new talents, your new passions that you have learned or recently discovered during recent events. So that is absolutely fantastic. So you've already got lots of ideas that you can use for this piece of art already. So I thought that we could have a go at doing a mood board. So let's have a look what a mood board actually is. So a mood board might look something like this. So it's a type of visual presentation or a collage consisting of images. You might have text, so written words in there, samples of objects in a composition, so a piece of art. It can be based upon a set topic or can be any material chosen at random. A mood board can be used to convey a general idea or feeling about a particular topic. So we are going to do it about, the mood board is going to represent our character and our passions. So first task then that I'd like you to do is I'd like you to look carefully at this mood board, very, very carefully, and have a think. Well, if you could write down, actually, answer these questions. So what could this person's passions be? So what do you think this person likes doing? Have a think, write down some ideas. How have they arranged the images? And how could this mood board perhaps be improved? Okay, so if you would like to pause the video now. Okay, so what could this person's passions be? So you might have looked carefully and seen a few things. You can see a controller. Is that a Nintendo one? Or is it a PlayStation? I'm not sure. You will know. I get them all modelled up. There's so many consoles out there, but obviously they like gaming, perhaps. That's why they've included this. You've got football boots. So maybe their passion is playing football. You've got some paint tubes there and some patterns behind. So maybe they really like art. You've got walking boots and a map of the world. So they probably like exploring, traveling, going on walks, finding out about different countries. That looks like makeup down there as well. So they're into makeup. CDs. Now you might not know what CDs are. It's music CDs, you may do. Looks like a snow globe there. Well, what could that represent? And we have some dominoes. So they like playing board games perhaps. Okay, and then you can see in the background you've got things like grass. So it's kind of, so how have they arranged the images? The images aren't really in any particular order. They look like they've been layered up. You can see different textures, different pictures, all layered, overlapping one another. Okay, how do you think this board could be improved? What would you do to improve it? I think it's really good as it is. I'm not sure how I would improve that. Maybe you could put some natural objects on there. Maybe you could put some text, because we did say in the previous slide that text can be used. You could put some words on there maybe. Okay, so we've got an idea now of what a mood board can look like, what a mood board can include to show a person's passions. Right, so what I would like you to do, so can you gather materials and begin to create your mood board? Now, this isn't going to be done all today. We're going to have tomorrow as well to work further on your artwork, your mood board. So what do we need for it? We could get images and words from magazines or newspapers. If you've got any old magazines or newspapers lying around, you can gather things from there. If you are able to print things from the internet, then you can print off pictures. You can use different materials. You know, it doesn't have to be all pictures from magazines. It doesn't have to be that. You could find things outside maybe that could represent your passions. You can use coloured paper. You can cut out shapes from paper. Make your own pictures up. You can use different materials, for example, like ribbon, things that you can find lying around the house. You could even draw your own images to make it up. It could be a mixture of all of them. It doesn't have to be just printouts from the computer. It doesn't have to be just magazine cuttings. If you can't get hold of these things, then you can draw, or you can find things outside that you could use, or inside lying around the house. Be creative, be inventive about this. There's also a computer program, canva.com, that you can use, which might be helpful. But you know, the idea is that you are going to end up hopefully with a piece of artwork, a mood board in this case, that's going to represent your passions and your character. So what you like doing, what is going to represent you. Okay, and I think we'll leave it there. So yeah, no, you don't have to get it all done today. We're going to spend the next couple of lessons working on this. Okay, so don't worry if it doesn't get finished today. We've got tomorrow as well to work on it. Okay, well done Year 5 and 6. I hope you enjoy creating and starting to think about your mood board.